I'm duty. And we can, and the wedge rated by the fan on the ship only covers the existing energy on the ship from one to another floor and doesn't decrease the ship's energy consumption. In theory, this would create a source on the cell, but the source of this Y is the electrical energy inside the ball, and this energy doesn't push the ball further out onto the water. The ship consumes energy due to the rotation of the fan, and the internal kinetic energy will only circulate within the system and will not produce effective and external propulsion. The Y blow by the fan is relative to the ball, which means that the cell ball itself will not be changed by the source during this process. This is because the cell ball and the fan system are in the same reference frame, and the Y blow by the fan will not push the entire system outward. And we turn the fan the wrong way. The fan still creates the white, which blows this in the opposite direction of the cell. If you blow this Y against a cell, the cell will receive charge from the fan. However, the source of this Y is still the energy within the cell ball. In this way, although the direction of the Y changes, the nature of the problem doesn't change. And no matter now how the Y direction changes, the energy and motor of the entire system are still closed and cannot break through this closed loop. Therefore, a change in direction of the fan still doesn't allow the cell ball to move forward. And there are three key elements of making a cell ball move is Y speed and cell size and shape and the handling scales. And Y speed is one of the key factors that determine the speed of the cell balls. And the force exerted by the Y on the cells can be expressed using the formula here. And two more, this ship must overcome water resistance and friction. This resistance can be.
What is the problem? Can you show the movie again and then explain what's the problem? Okay.
So the white can let the ship move.
Right, but then you said that if you change the direction of the fan, it's fine. So in a few slides later, here, this is fine, no?
Yes.
Why this is not pro?
Because they are just the energy will here still in with the cell balls, so they can make them move.
I don't think so. Because if you're on a boat and you fan.
Because it is a cell ball, so it just can move. Rely on the ones. It can this one can this on this spot.
But it can move left, right? If you can push it to the right, it can move left.
I think it can't because they are in the if we is here in the water, it can make it move. Yes. But this is a cell ball, so the white will blow the function direction. If this
it's
is
on the ocean, right?
Okay.
It's on the water, right?
Here is water and here is in the air. So,
yeah, so you fan push it and then you go the other way.
No, this will in the water. They can make it move. If the white on this direction and it can shoot and let the ship move. So this one, like we on the sail, we shoot, we can move. But if we keep my leg in the water and we can move.
But then, okay, so in reality, this is connected by chain, right? So driver is going to first go to the left and then pull the boat. That's what's going to happen. In any way, the boat can move to the left. I think. It's connected, right?
Oh, it's not incorrect.
It is connected. I see the chain. Anyway, please go on and then finish.
Okay, and this one, and I also a medium size parade ship is 100 tons and its sail area is 200 and the K is 15 and the Y speed is 10. And we can get the force is 14,700 and the R is 450 and because the 4 is bigger than R, so the Y speed is enough to move the ship, and the parade ship requires a Y speed approximately 5 to 10 Y. This is the Y force level 3 to 5 to starting the movie. So you can see the it's not correct and the ship can move. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So there are two things. So that when the driver, the fan is in the other direction, then ship can't move to the other direction. So please correct for that. And then please calculate how much ship can move. You calculate the power or force you need to move the ship, right? I mean, can 3 drivers do it? Can 3 people do it? Can you calculate?
Can't. They can't do it.
Then please show that in your report.
Okay.
And if you're wrong, you're not going to get a good point. So please, okay. Don't say wrong, okay? How much it can move, okay? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You understand?
Understand.
Okay, please explain what are you going to do.
I assume the distance the force can I assume the force they use and how they.
I don't think you understand. Okay, you sit on a boat, okay? You're standing on the boat. You push it with fan. How much boat is going to move? That's what I want you to calculate. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I'm Milton Chen. This is Milton Chen. And I'm talking about air cannon. Yeah, I make it. Next. Oh, why? It's later.
You're Milton, right?
I'm Milton, yeah. The movie. Yeah. So, last no picture. Okay, so I think mass of Doraemon is 130 kilograms and a robot is 100 kilograms and the height of one robot is 1.3 meters and the height to here is 20 robot height. So the 20 times 1.3 is 26 meters. So the robot flies 26 meters. Yeah. So yeah, that's two impossible things we can know in this video. Yeah. So the first is according to conservation of mechanical energy, mgs is equal to 0.5 m velocity squared. So velocity is square root 2 times gravity times height. So we can know it's 22.6. Yes, we assume that r is 287 and the temperature is 300 K and the pressure is 10 times 6 times. Yes, so by the conservation of momentum, we know that mv equals to mv. So 100 times 22.6 is this, the velocity. So mv is equal to mv. We assume that the velocity of the air cannon is same to the sound, 334. So we know the mass of air is 0.59 kilograms. So this is what.
Where do you get 334?
34. Yeah, it's I don't know what that is the more impossible velocity of the air cannon, but it didn't show many in the movie. But yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, it's assumed. Yeah, so even if it is 30 33.4. It has something impossible to talk about. So I will talk about next.
So where did you, assumption is fine, but where did you get this assumption?
Assumption, the velocity of air cannon cannot make more than the sound velocity. So I assume that it's same. It is sound velocity. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's first impossible. PV equals to nRT. So the V is equal to this times this divided. So we get 0.57 cubic meters. Next, thank you. Next, thank you. Yeah. So 0.57 cubic meter is equal to 170 liters. So yeah, as we know in the picture that the 40 liter of gas bottle is this height, 128 centimeters. So if this can make this much, so it may contain of that kind of very high, very many gas to make it hit a strong heat. Yeah, like that. Okay, and let's.
But then density. How do you get the density?
Density. What's density?
Density. Then air density. What is the value?
This is a gas bottle.
Can you go back?
One more time.
Okay. So where do you get air density? It's too much.
Air density.
Air density.
Oh.
Air
No, air density. No. Next.
So the
pressure is high pressure tank. Yes. So we use this to, I assume that it's a high pressure tank.
Then you can make it higher pressure, no?
Okay, make it high pressure. Okay, we get.
The volume will be small.
Yeah. But yeah. Maybe Doraemon can make a very strong pressure in this cannon. Yeah, but it's not very realistic in realistic. Yeah.
But you can't make it higher because this is the tank pressure, right?
Oh yeah.
But it cannot.
Oh.
Pressure should be higher than tank, no?
Okay.
Tank is not tank.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
So calculate how much higher pressure you need
To make it possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Next impossible. Yeah. Tell you fast. Yeah. The second impossible is also by the conservation of momentum. This. 100 times 22.6 is equal to this, and it's equal to this. This is what is this? It's that Doraemon hit the cannon and he will go back. Yeah, so he needs to go back like that. So the Doraemon, the go back velocity is 16.93 meters per second. But in the video, it didn't go back. So it is impossible for that. Okay, I'm the second impossible, and I have a video for that.
But the Doraemon, yeah, okay.
Okay, video first.
Okay, you?
Yeah. In my air cannon, boom! 啊，好讨厌的感觉啊 ！It's Pikachu. It's wrong. Don't hurt my friend. Pew. Huh? The enemy didn't hurt. So the Doraemon ran away. Yeah, this is realistic. Oscar Academy Award for Best Actor. Yeah.
Okay, the second point, Doraemon is standing on the floor.
Yeah, so
right?
yeah, maybe some friction. Yeah. So I need to calculate how much friction you need to make it stop. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so Milton, it was very good. I like your presentation, but this is actually this different students present the same thing. So you need to check their presentation and then calculate. Compare.
Okay.
With,
Okay. I also made an error. It really can.
it's something.
Yes. It's
No. Okay, good. Additional point for that. Okay, good. Okay, so Elton, you was very good, but in general, you decide your presentation right, then you should check the record of the previous people. Everything is recorded.
Yeah, I will record but maybe we just Doraemon in a few weeks.
There are several groups.
Several what?
Talk about this. Yeah.
Before we make the report, it didn't have Doraemon for. Yeah, so I missed it.
Don't know.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to be attending the class.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh.
If you miss the class, you should check the video and report.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
So I'm currently on the report.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Okay.
Okay. I'm eating.
You're eating.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this thing is everyone put the roll in the stone, and then they put the sailboat in the stone, and to control the right direction. Yeah.
So what's the problem?
It's impossible phenomenon because generally speaking it's not feasible to control the sail and the steer in a storm simply by turning the rope because the pressure of the storm winds can make sails and ropes difficult to maneuver, and the adjustment of the sail is not the main tool for steering, but may lead to loss of the control.
So can I see the movie again?
Okay,
So they are using
the rope and to tiny the sail want to control the direction.
so they're pulling a rope, they're
Yeah.
changing a direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And it's impossible.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's see. So it's the physical condition, and also the wind speed is 40 meters per second, and the sail area is 50 meters square, and the drag coefficient is 1.3, and the rope angle to the horizontal is 45, and this is the formula thus I will use to use. Yeah. Okay. And the second. And step one is I can calculate the wind force, and is and I use it is maybe about 63,700. The step two is calculate the rope tension, and I assume the angle is 60, and I will calculate is
Sorry, how big is the sail?
yeah. It's this. Again.
How big is the sail?
It's the area. I assume it's 50 meters square.
It's 40 is already square meter.
It's the speed. It's the speed.
Wind speed.
Yeah, it's the wind speed, and this is the area.
Okay.
And air density.
Okay.
Yeah. And drag coefficient.
Okay.
Yeah. And second step is calculate the rope tension. So I calculate is about 51,000. Yeah. And I compare the rope strength, and typically the sailing rope is maybe 10,000 or 20,000.
Okay.
So the final step, I calculate the overturning the moment, and I assume the height the sail is like is the gravity, and the height is 10 meters. So I calculate the moment, so it's maybe about 637 sentences. And also, it will exist the sailboat stably shield, so it will capsulizing. Yeah.
Why is that a overturning moment? It's already. Ten is the 10 meter.
It's the height. The gravity maybe all sailboat when the gravity is like in the
Okay.
so the height of the sail is I assume is 10 meter. Okay, and next. So the correct way to deal with this phenomenon is like lowering the sail, just lowering the sail's area. So if the wind force will make this decreasing. Yeah. And the second is just the bow of the boat to face the wind, so it can against the wind force. Yeah. And the final is use the anchor or driving device. Yeah, this is my. And I decrease the sail's area.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is my report.
Okay, fine. Can you go back a little bit? So, in your calculation, so, so here you're assuming the rope strength, but you're trying to change the direction of the sail, no? You're not trying to pull the sail, right? So say if there's a sail,
Yeah.
and then you want to pull it, then maybe you need to hold that, what is that, 51,000 Newton. But you are trying to only turn it, you know?
Oh, so it will turn a different direction. Oh.
You only need a smaller fraction, only a fraction of that force, no?
I just assume it's the one direction.
Okay. Okay, so in your report, can you calculate how much wind can the boat tolerate? So, the overturning moment, right? So there's some number, right? Threshold number, right?
Yeah.
Capsizing. So what is the number, and then how strong wind can boat tolerate?
How
Okay, so the wind speed is, what is it, 40?
It's a 40, yeah.
So can you reduce it?
But
And then where it becomes okay?
you say isn't in a storm rain.
To reduce it, storm to wind and
As
low
a-
pressure, make wind slow, weaker, and then calculate where it is okay.
I just decrease the wind force. Okay.
Yeah, that's in your book.
Okay.
Thank you, Eugene.
I'm Ivy.
Ivy.
Hey. Okay. The unreasonable phenomenon in the movie screen is the sailboats driven by Doraemon moved forward quickly and is surpassing the hand-rowed boat at a certain point in time. And after 27 seconds of traveling, the mast of the sailboat broke and the sailboat stopped. And within 3 seconds after the sailboat stopped, the hand-rowed boat catch up with the sailboat. And I think it shouldn't be so fast to catch the sailboat.
Good point. Yeah.
And it's a physical condition. And the wind speed in Japan in summer is about 2 to 5 meters per second. And I assuming the wind speed is 3.5.
Okay.
And the sailboat speed is 65% of the wind speed. And I find this information on the internet.
Okay.
And the pedal area of giant and Sunel,
Yes.
I assume that is 900 square centimeters. And And then I assume the relative water velocity at paddle is 3 meters per second. And the water density is 1,000 kilogram per cubic meter. And the total mass of rowing boat is his weight is 50 kilogram, and his weight is 38 kilogram, and 452 kilogram is the mass of their boat, and I get the size of the boat by his height.
Okay.
The density of pine wood is a range between 400 to 600. So I assume the density is 500 kilogram per cubic meter.
So the water velocity is against and or for? Water velocity, 3 meters per second? Is it coming from behind or front? Oh, this is a paddle velocity.
Paddle.
Okay.
好，所以it's my calculation. They paddling 3 times per second in the video, and the water volume displaced per stroke is and I assumed an effective stroke depth is 0.1 meter. So the volume is this, and here's the mass of water, and then the relative velocity of paddle moves is 3.
Okay, I read it. Okay, let's go to the next.
Oh, okay. And the sailboat initial speed is in the physical condition, yeah. Okay.
55% of the wind, right?
Yeah. So they stopped after traveling for 27 seconds.
Right.
So the distance traveled by the sailboat is 61.56 meters. And then the time it takes to complete this distance by the rolling the boat is 20.26 seconds.
So A calculated by now two slides ago.
They rolling. Yeah. So because we should consider the energy losses, and the actual speed is approximately 40% of the theoretical value. So the actual time to complete this distance is 50.65 seconds, and the difference between their time is 23.65 seconds. So after the sailboat stop, it will take at least 23.65 seconds before the hand-rowed boat arrived. So 23.65 is greater than 3 seconds. So this movie screen is unreasonable. And it's the correct movie screen.
Okay, excellent, very good. Just one other thing is when there's a momentum, right? So when the sail is broken, it shouldn't stop, so something like it should keep going. So the difference maybe more time.
They need more time.
Okay, excellent, Ivy. Good presentation. Okay, next.
I'm Lulu.
Okay.
Okay, and this is the movie scene of my topic. And my topic is tachycopter, also called the hopter or bamboo dragonfly in Chinese. Okay, let's talk about the unreasonable phenomena in the movie. And the Hopter didn't be tightly attached to neither Doraemon and nor other characters. So I think the foundation of Hopter is directly attached to their scalp. So they will stretch it very much, and the size of the place the Hopter saves its battery and generator is too small to generate such a big power that could bring them to the sky. Sorry. And I wonder how fast the spin the Hopter blades can it bring them to. Okay. And I found some explanations. And in the early Doraemon films, it turns out that the Hopter take the character up by generating strong lift. And since 1986, it is said that the Hopter make an anti-gravity field around the user.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It makes a space and around the user and so pull them up. Okay. And then I wonder how can a Hopter take Doraemon to the sky for the original one. So I do some calculations. And this is the physical conditions of the Hopter. And the blue part is the radius and the green part is the width. And also the P means pitch and L means lift. And I found the lift formula for this spin. And also I use the empirical factor. Empirical factor is a related value that supposed by the observation or a phenomenon and not necessarily supported by the theory. Okay, and I found I cannot know how the exact pitch is, so I set K times R for the pitch. And last, in the radius and the width part, I found a product by the Japanese company, and I used my head as a ruler or somehow, and I found the radius of it is almost 6 centimeters, and the width of it is almost 1.5 centimeters. So to calculation.
Good.
Okay. We also know that Doraemon is 129.3 kilograms. So it's also 1,267.14 Newton. So the minute lift for Doraemon to ascend at a constant speed is also this. And I ignored this too.
Wow.
Yeah. And I found kV square is this number, and I said pitch is equals to a half radius of it. Okay, so K equals to 1 second, and V equals to 758 revolutions per second, and also means 45,480 revolutions per minute. And take small helicopter as an example. Average velocity is 500 RPM. So it's Doraemon's Hopter's 1/90th. And Doraemon's is too fast. And also 120 times the rotation speed of Ingenuity, a helicopter on Mars and made by NASA. So it's very fast. And I've got some improvement. Okay. It had no sound, so I think we can make a new Doraemon and make a helmet and a safety belt so that it will no longer scratch their head. And a plate which can attach more Hopter. And this, it can make more Hopter on it. And also, the Hopter have to a half spin in clockwise and counterclockwise to decrease the to make an anti-torque.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my report.
Okay, good, excellent. So, can target how many you need?
Hey?
How many?
I think maybe 50.
calculate if it's not enough.
在计算对，在保。
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, excellent. It's very good.
Thank you.
Also, it was very good, Lulu, but then there is another person who did this before. So, can you read and compare?
Okay.
But I think yours was pretty good. Yeah. Okay, very good. So there's nothing, there's no wing? It's
Yes,
right?
there's, yeah, and okay, so the impossible is there's no propulsion device on the machine. Under normal circumstance, the machine will be unable to move forward or take off. Yeah. Okay. And if the machine wants to move forward, okay, we treat that the machine as if it were a jet ski. Yeah. And moving forward at speed of 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, and the mass of jet ski, I searched it on the internet, is about 200 kilograms. Okay, and half of the volume is in the water. The volume of the jet ski is about 0.5 cubic meters. Okay, and the drag coefficient, I searched it on the Wikipedia, is like 0.09.
Okay.
Okay.
To the bottom one? Okay.
Yes. Okay, and it's the calculation. Okay, the drag force is the formula like this, and is you just put the number here, and you can get the drag force is 4,340.9 newtons here.
Okay.
So if we wanted to move forward, it should have an engine, yes, and support it to this force to make it move forward. Okay, next one. And if it want to take off like that, okay, to make a 200 kilograms machine to take off from the water surface and maintain flight at a height of 1.5 meters, the upward thrust must overcome both gravity and provide additional force for acceleration during takeoff. Okay. And we treat that the machine is 100.5 meters above the water surface.
Okay.
Okay, and the mass of jet ski is still 200 kilograms. Our acceleration during takeoff is, we consider that is 2 meters per second. Okay. And the calculation is like that. The force required for takeoff is, this is the formula, and the F is the upward thrust in newtons, and M is the mass of the machine. Here is 200 kilograms, and the G is the gravitational acceleration. It's about 9.8 meters per second squared. Okay, and A is the upward acceleration. Okay, and the calculation is here. So if you want to take off to above the water surface, about 1.5 meters, we need this. Yes. And the video is, I haven't done it yet, so I will do it on the report.
Okay. Wait, so is this possible?
If
That,
it's the net force, if there isn't any like drag or what?
so now you're saying, so is
Yeah.
this possible, and can you take off? Can
Yes,
you
it's possible if there is not another drag or you have an engine to make it take off. We need this.
Okay. Okay, but then just you need to show how to take off.
Okay, I will finish it on
It's
the.
just force, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
please finish.
Thank you.
In this thing, Sue is captured by a pirate, and not before saving her, he grabbed the speedboat by his bare hand and diving into the ocean along with the speedboat. And in the movie, the speedboat moved forward using its propulsion system, which creates strong wind around it and speed through the water. And
Okay. I finished reading it.
No. So I think like the Nobi can hold the speedboat and diving with the speedboat. Yes.
Okay.
And for the I want to find the minimum wind speed that created by the propulsion system. So I said the power of the speedboat is 60,000 watt, and the efficiency of the
Next, I read it.
and I calculate and use this formula. I calculate the wind speed is about 45.9 meters per second, and the actual is in the rare is greater than wind because by the Bernoulli's principle, and the Vmax that an adult can withstand is about 44.26 meters per second. So an adult can hold the maximum force is 600 Newton. So I calculate by this formula, so I get the Nobi can hold can endure the maximum wind speed is 44.26 meters per second. So I know the speed that Nobi can endure is less than the propulsion system blue, and Nobi can't hold the speedboat.
Well, it's very close, no? It's almost 45 and 44, right? Is that right?
Yes,
So very close.
but this speed is the minimum.
Okay.
Yes, and the speedboat power is range from 60,000 watt to 150 watt. Yes.
And what's the number you are saying?
60,000 watt.
Okay.
Yes. Next. Grab the speedboat, so he will be blown away. Yes.
Okay, good.
And
Good party.
the difficult English word in our physics is Bernoulli's principle, and it talk about the total mechanical energy of the moving fluid comparing the gravitational potential energy of elevation. The energy associated with the fluid pressure and the kinetic energy of the fluid motion remains constant, and this is its formula. And if the highest remains constant, the pressure and the velocity are inversely related. So the wind speed behind the boat is stronger than on its sides. Yes. And good time. Yeah.
I don't think we. But thank you for the good presentation. Very nice.
Thank you.
I got an email this morning that someone got influenza and then he or she is going to miss the class. But I saw everyone today. You're influenza, but you came.